Welcome Pisces to your in-depth weekly forecast for week commencing the 16th of October for the Sun or the Ascendant. Your traditional ruler is the glorious Jupiter. For you, this is very much about your spiritual appreciation. Of course, it can be to do with the big picture, travel, excitement, expansion. That's more of its Sagittarian energy. But at the moment it's rooted in the earthy Taurus. But for you, that's the expression of everyday ideas. And your bubbliness could really have quite the impact on someone in the second half of this week. In fact, a very warm connection. It doesn't have to be a romantic one. You could just have a shared interest. But the way you feel about this can really be amplified, and that can draw something good to you. So a very pleasing conversation could be had in the second half of this week. Also, Mars is broadly in touch with Venus. These are, of course, the two planets of love and romance. Mars, perhaps a bit more of a raunchy dimension, and that's in your 9th house, which is much more daring and risk-taking. That is more Sagittarius, even though for you, the 9th house does still see Mars domiciled in the sign of Scorpio, but its more passionate credentials are definitely underlined by that. So I feel that if you are wanting to have some kind of connection around relating and you are single, something could unfold this week which is really quite pleasing. But Friday sees the Mercury cazimi, the last of the year. This sees the Sun amplifying the magnificence of Mercury, but although they're in the sign of Libra, which is about fairness, justice, balance, relating, listening, because it's an air sign, for you this is house 8, which is ironically a bit scorpionic. So there could be quite an intense discussion or some thinking that you have, or some research you do. But Pluto, the planet of transformation in your 11th house of friendship, is squaring up to the Sun and Mercury. If there is some jealousy going on around a group situation, whether it is a social community that you belong to, I feel that's something that you're not really going to appreciate. And I feel that Mercury moving out of Libra and into Scorpio as the week draws to a close can see you want to break free of anyone you feel may just be too caught up in, being rather envious, jealous, perhaps bitching a little bit. All that kind of stuff is not really what you're wanting. What you're wanting is to enjoy the magic of Venus's connection to Jupiter and perhaps seeing the better side of humanity rather than the darker side. So I think as this week draws to a close, if there are people that do pull you down a little bit in your social world, I think try to break free and do something more independent, or connect to people who do share your values and are great fun to be with, but most of all, lift your spirits. Thank you for having joined me. If you are new to my channel, this is very much a community. Do share any thoughts you have. If you're a returning visitor, it's lovely to have your company once more. And if you've yet to like, comment or subscribe, I'd be honoured if you did so now. And please know, if you give me your birth data, 3 pieces of information if you know your time, 2 if you don't, I can prepare for you your year 2024 forecast, but I'll give you the rest of this year free. But in my special package of 30% off, you can also get your life roadmap, your character analysis, which gives you searing insights into the patterns that are played out in your life so far and help you to work with them in a really constructive way going forwards. Please see the link beneath this video for more information.